Welcome to Motoring Today, the Philippines' premier and longest-running weekly motoring news and features TV and online magazine. I'm Butch Gamboa. And here are this week's features to watch out for.
On Motoring Forum, we shall have the LTO and the Riders Group on the issue of the Doble Placa Bill. Our road safety reminder on the Young Street Smarts portion is about the safe way of alighting a vehicle from the sidewalk. This week's Payong DOTr is regarding the impropriety of playing loud music in PUVs. The public service segment shall have the problem on a walkway's defective escalator. Showcase this week shall have the mid-size sedan from Toyota, the all-new Camry 2.5 GAT. While for race weekend, we'll have the highlights of the 2019 Philippine Autocross Championship Series Round 1 held at the Navota Centennial Park.
All this plus the latest news in transportation and traffic management are on this week's edition of Motoring Today. Join us.
Designed to get back from any adventure. Every day without fail. Being tough is not enough, so we keep testing. In the pursuit of ultimate toughness and reliability, the new Strada, engineered beyond tough.
Drive your ambition, Mitsubishi Motors.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too.
So, why are you back?
I didn't want to miss you.
Be comfortable when you're out of your comfort zone. And embrace a wider world of adventure. BRV, rise above your limits.
Calling all automobile enthusiasts. Autofocus.com.ph is exclusive to the automobile, where you'll find reviews on the latest brand new car models, together with their head-to-head comparisons. It has the detailed specs of car models available in the country and their latest SRPs and special promos, together with the latest auto industry news and developments like car launches and test drives. Autofocus.com.ph is all about automobiles. Click on.
The things that make my day. My mini-me. My kind of jam. My passion. My blend of coffee. My inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
Here are the latest news in transportation and traffic management.
The DPWH has started the construction of the Ciudad de Victoria interchange, which is expected to solve the heavy traffic situation and queuing of vehicles in the Bukawi interchange. The construction of the Ciudad de Victoria interchange amounts to 635 million pesos and will construct a 4-lane road connecting the Manila North Road and the Santa Maria Bukawi Bypass Road, bypassing the heavily congested Governor F. Halili Road via Ciudad de Victoria.
This is very important for everyone, especially those that are using the Philippine arena. Because before, when you exit the Philippine Arena, you have to go all the way to Bukawi interchange or even beyond, no? To go back to Metro Manila. But now, once this is completed, you can go straight to Metro Manila.
The project will also include the rehabilitation of 1,933 linear meter road of Ciudad de Victoria leading to the ongoing Santa Maria Bukawi Bypass Road, passing to the ongoing San Gabriel Bridge in Santa Maria, Bulacan, and the road construction of 1,300 linear meter to connect the existing Patubig Road leading to Marilao.
Some are future projects because the plan is to connect the Governor Halili Road and construct an east-west highway going to MacArthur Highway in Bukawi.
Moreover, the Ciudad de Victoria interchange will also serve as an entry-exit toll gate of the NLEX north and southbound. In addition, it will also construct an 80 linear meter acceleration-deceleration lane in its northbound lane for vehicles entering and exiting the expressway. Alongside the acceleration lane, a service road will also be constructed to serve as an access road for the vehicles coming from Bukawi to Marilao and vice versa without having to enter and pay toll fees at the NLEX. The DPWH said that aside from providing a road network in the area, the Ciudad de Victoria Interchange project is also expected to boost economic activities and industrialization specifically to the towns of Santa Maria and Bukawi, Bulacan. The use of motorcycles as a public transport mode has been a hot topic among the government, motorcycle riders, and ride-hailing apps operators, and even the commuting public. With the Congress recently giving the go signal to legalize motorcycle taxis, advocates urged the DOTr to do the same. According to Quezon City Congressman Winnie Castelo, the DOTr should start allowing motorcycle taxis like Angkas to operate now that the House has spoken. The congressman even compared this current issue to the TNVS issue in the past year.
Bakit hindi pa maging sensitibo ang DOTr at payagan na ito katulad ng Grab at Uber? Sinasabi nilang bawal sa batas, bakit yung Grab at Uber pwede? Sinasabi nila na delikado, mismo yung HPG ang nagsasabi na 0% ang aksidente nung sa 6-month operation ng Angkas.
Congressman Castelo reminds the DOTr to prioritize the increasing need of commuters of an efficient transport mode. He added that Angkas and other motorcycle taxis have proven to be helpful in a daily basis.
I appeal to the DOTr that they should also be sensitive on the plight of the consumer because proven ito as safe, proven ito mas makakatulong.
However, the congressman commends the DOTr for having a technical working group to discuss the relevant concerns regarding this issue. He added that they're hoping that the DOTr, through the TWG, will soon start rolling out the operations as the public couldn't wait any longer.
I am not privy to what is going on dun sa technical working group, pero this is a direction that would give us hope, and that is why we just appeal itong technical working group should act with dispatch because the people cannot wait any longer. We cannot suffer more. We are losing about 2 billion pesos a day in lost opportunities. So kung pwede na bukas, gawin na natin bukas, ipa-roll out na at hindi na po kaya na magsakripisyo ang taong bayan.
Congressman Castelo also highlighted that Angkas has been complying with the DOTr's rules regarding safety measures. While Congressman Castelo appeals to the DOTr to do their part and legalize the motorcycle taxis operations finally, the congressman also calls out to the riders and consumers to stay patient and cooperative while they're working on it. Amidst the ongoing issue on motorcycle taxis, the DOTr seeks public understanding, stating that its TWG is currently having a discussion focusing on the concerns involved in the proposal, foremost of which is commuter safety. The DOTr is firm in saying that the best way to convert such vehicles to public transport is amendment of law. The department said the lack of an enabling law is best reiterated by the various proposed bills in the House and the Senate seeking to allow motorcycle taxis to operate as a public transport. The DOTr added that they couldn't issue a department order allowing the operation of motorcycle taxis as it would go against the temporary restraining order issued by the Supreme Court. The department also stressed that they have invited motorcycle groups in the TWG meetings to further discuss requirements and other relevant topics. This is to clarify that the DOTr does not intend to go against Angkas, a ride-hailing app using motorcycles which has also been in the middle of this issue. The DOTr asks the public of patience and understanding while they work through to provide the general motoring public more efficient transport modes. Jaywalkers with unsettled citation tickets would soon find themselves on the alarm list of the National Bureau of Investigation. The MMDA has announced that the names of the violators who will fail to pay the penalties or render corresponding community service will be forwarded to the NBI for inclusion on its alarm list. Presently, the MMDA has its own anti-jaywalking policy, with teams enforcing the rule. Violators are issued with citation tickets with corresponding 500 pesos fine. Jaywalkers have an option to pay the fine or render community service. The local government units, on the other hand, also have their own anti-jaywalking ordinances implemented in their respective jurisdictions. Metro Manila mayors who comprise the Metro Manila Council, the governing and policy-making body, have yet to sign the resolution before implementation.
Those are the latest news in transportation and traffic management. Coming up next is Motoring Forum, brought to you by Suzuki Philippines. In protest to Motorcycle Crime Prevention Act of 2017, also known as the Doble Placa Bill, riders of the Philippines held a unity ride along EDSA last December. The riders stood up for their reason as well as their goal in holding such a protest. On the other hand, the government is also firm in implementing the said bill. In this week's Motoring Forum, we will hear important insights from both the LTO and the riders group regarding this issue.
Over 10,000 motorcycle riders participated in the Unity Ride led by the Riders of the Philippines group in protest against the Doble Placa Bill, which is now undergoing a bicameral.
Pangunahing pakay ng pagkilos na ito ay upang maipaabot sa mas malawak na bilang ng ating mamamayan, lalo na higit sa ating mahal na Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte, na ang hanay ng mga nagmumotor sa Pilipinas sa ilalim ng payong ng Riders of the Philippines ay mariin ang aming pagtutol sa isinulong na double big fleet na ito ng Senado, na pangunguna po ni Senador Gordon. Kahit po ito ay pasado na sa bicameral meeting ng Senado at Kongreso, hindi kami nawawala ng pag-asa na kuhanin ang atensyon at kalooban ng ating mahal na Pangulo.
The bill requires all motorcycles to fit a license plate both in front and behind. Estimated to be approximately 200 millimeters by 225 millimeters, the new plate size is larger than the standard plate for motorcycles. Here's attorney Romeo Vera Cruz, LTO Executive Director, explaining about the new plate size.
The Senate and the House of Representatives have approved the sizes, the size of the motorcycle plates, and the resizing of the motorcycle plates is being left to the discretion or judgment of the Land Transportation Office. So as we have researched for the size of license plates, we came up with the size that will be delivered to the LTO, and it will be bigger than the current plates that we are using. This is a sample of the plates that will be used. It is a 225 mm by 200 mm and 2 alpha, 5 numeric, and it has some security features. We will have a barcode.
The LTO Executive Director added that the new plates will have the RFID feature.
Yung sinasabi kong RFID, maganda po ang RFID na feature. Maalala mo yung makikita mo sa doon ka pag flag down ka ng mga pulis, yung mga pulis bibigyan natin yan ng mga RFID readers. Para mabilis na, hindi na yung titingnan lang yung RFID. Mabilis na ang verification ng tingnan RFID, tingnan lang, nag-match yung plate niya doon sa RFID, alam na niya kung ano yun. Tsaka yung pangalan, mabilis na po.
However, according to the ROTP, the proposed double plate bill is unsafe for the rider if improperly mounted. The group also added that the law discriminates motorcycle riders as it depicts that all of them are potential criminals.
Hindi kami tutol o resolbahin ang kriminalidad involved ang motorsiklo, pero hindi sa ganong paraan nalagyan ng dalawang malalaking plaka ang motor. Kami po ay halos 1 taon na pabalik-balik sa ating Kongreso dahil na rin sa imbitasyon ng Komite on Transportasyon na binubuo ng 181 congressman. Kasama kami doon sa paglikha ng kanilang desisyon ay lakihan ang plaka sa likod na mababasa sa layo na 12 meter. Kaya tinawag po ang kanilang version na readable plate. Pero nalungkot kami na pagsisikap na ito ng ating mga kapatid sa Kongreso ay nabaliwala lamang. Dahil pagdating doon sa bicameral meeting, ang nasunod pa rin ay ang kagustuhan ni Senador Gordon na lagyan ng dalawang malalaking plaka ang harap at likod ng ating motorsiklo.
The group also aimed to protest for the restriction of angkas operations through the Unity Ride. In December, the Supreme Court, through the LTFRB, issued a resolution that prohibits the motorcycle-based ride-hailing app from operating. Both angkas riders and its customers were affected by this decision, especially because it was implemented in the midst of the holiday rush.
Usapin ng ating mga kapatid sa angkas, nalulungkot kami na sa panahon ng nalalapit ang Kapaskuhan ay naglabas ng temporary restraining order ang Supreme Court at magbibigay ito ng kawalan ng kahandaan sa hinaharap na Paskong darating. Ang may 25,000 na mga kasama namin sa angkas, kapwa rin namin riders, dahil nga po dito sa ginawa na ito na pagpapalabas ng temporary restraining order. Kaya nananawagan kami sa ating pamahalaan na sana ay simulan na ang legalisasyon at i-regulate ang operasyon ng angkas dahil naniniwala kami na ang operasyon ng angkas ay malaki ang naitutulong nito sa aming libu-libong mga kapatid na namumroblema lalo na sa mga last hour at naiipit sa buhol-buhol na trapiko.
The ROTP calls on their fellow riders from across the country to support them in their appeal against the Doble Placa Bill.
Hindi natatapos sa araw na ito ang gagawin nating pagpapakita ng ating pagkadiskontento at patuloy na panawagan na huwag ituloy ang doble plaka. Sana makatulong ang iba pa naming mga kapwa riders na manawagan sa social media, gumawa ng mga kanya-kanyang inisyatiba para makakuha tayo ng atensyon sa ating mahal na Pangulo dahil perma na lang ng ating Pangulo ang kulang dito para maging isang ganap na batas.
That was LTO Executive Director Romeo Vera Cruz and Mr. Robert Pirillo, President of Bulacan Motorcycle Riders Group, on the issue of the Doble Placa Bill for our Motoring Forum this week, courtesy of Suzuki Philippines.
The things that make my day. My mini-me. My kind of jam. My passion. My blend of coffee. My inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
Designed to get back from any adventure. Every day without fail. Being tough is not enough, so we keep testing. In the pursuit of ultimate toughness and reliability, the new Strada, engineered beyond tough.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Be comfortable when you're out of your comfort zone and embrace a wider world of adventure. BRV, rise above your limits.
Suzuki, all new Ertiga.
Life is beating fast. Find what you're waiting for.
Seven-seater in style. All new Ertiga debut.
You are back with us here on Motoring Today. We now have this week's valuable motoring tips, starting off with some road safety reminders from Toyota Motor Philippines.
Hello everyone and welcome to Motoring Today's Young Street Smarts Club. This is brought to you through the courtesy of Toyota Motor Philippines and the Toyota Foundation. My name is Susie of Magic 89.9. Muling magbibigay sa inyo ng simpleng tips on how to use our roads properly and safely. If you are alighting from a vehicle na nasa sidewalk, mas safe kung sa sidewalk side ka mismo bababa. Do not get off from a vehicle on the traffic side. Maaari kang masagasaan ng paparating na sasakyan. Katulad ng nasa animation, kung marami kayong bababa, wait for your turn at huwag magmadali. Until the next time here on Motoring Today's Young Street Smarts portion, where you can learn to be safe while on the road as a pedestrian, commuter, biker, or driver. This is Susie of Magic 89.9 reminding you to always be a safe and responsible road user.
More motoring tips for you here on Motoring Today. Proper driver's demeanor while behind the wheel from Mitsubishi Motors Philippines.
Mayong chopper lang kaibigan, ako si Daniel Villegas, isang kapwa new chopper. Iwasan po natin ang pagpatugtog ng sobrang lakas ng musika sa ating sakyan, lalo na habang ito'y tumatakbo sa daan.
Dapat nating malaman na ang pagpapatugtog ng loud music sa loob ng sasakyan, pampasahero man ito o pribado, ay di lamang nakakapwerhisyo. Ito rin ay delikado. Kapag tayo ay nagpapatugtog ng malakas, ito ay nagdudulot ng ingay at nakakaabala rin sa ibang tao. Ang atensyon natin ay nababaling sa musika at hindi sa pagmamaneho natin. At kung tayo ay distracted, hindi tayo alerto sa mga nangyayari sa ating kapaligiran. Kapag ito ang nangyari, di lamang ikaw ang madidisgrasya, pati na rin ang ibang motorista.
Kaya palaging tandaan, habang tayo ay nagmamaneho, lagi tayong alisto sa ating paligid. Ito po si Daniel Villegas, payong chopper lang kaibigan mula sa isang kapwa new chopper.
Designed to get back from any adventure. Every day without fail. Being tough is not enough, so we keep testing. In the pursuit of ultimate toughness and reliability, the new Strada, engineered beyond tough.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
These are the Fuel Masters. Every time they're on the court, it's high performance. Every time I'm on the road, I can also expect high performance from Phoenix Fuels. We made it! The next generation Phoenix Fuels, now with Pulse technology, delivers enhanced power and acceleration to make every trip come alive.
Be comfortable when you're out of your comfort zone and embrace a wider world of adventure. BRV, rise above your limits.
The things that make my day. My mini-me, my kind of jam, my passion, my blend of coffee, my inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
Be comfortable when you're out of your comfort zone and and embrace a wider world of adventure. BRV, rise above your limits.
Continuing, we now welcome you to Motoring Today's World of Motorsports.
Hello there, this is Ray Louis Gamboa with Motoring Today's World of Motorsports. We start with the latest news and developments. Race Motorsports Club, organizer of the National Slalom Series, held an awards night for the overall and class champions of the 2018 slalom season at the Kowloon House in West Avenue, Quezon City. Heading the list of awardees is Milo Rivera, who recorded his 5 consecutive Slalom King titles since 2014. He also received trophies for being the production rear wheel overall slalom champion, as well as other national class categories, which are Pro Stock A, Pro Stock B, and Pro A classes. Coming next to Milo in the production rear wheel class is Joseph Ortega, who's also the class champion for Groups 2A and 2B and Open C classes. Also among 2018's big winners is Inigo Anton, who was not only the Slalom King first runner-up, but also the production front wheel overall slalom champion. In the national class, Inigo received trophies for the following classes: Groups 5A and 5B, Front Wheel Modified, and Front Wheel Pro Stock A, B, and C. Slalom King's second runner-up, Richard Gallardo, also received his trophy as the production front wheel overall first runner-up and in the Group 5C class. Jeffrey Moreno is the production front wheel overall second runner-up. Also awarded was 2018 Novice Overall Champion Paui Base, and is also the Novice 1C Class Champion. Virgil Calayo, who won the National Class Championship in the Novice 1A and 1B, Novice Modified B and C, and Front Wheel Modified Novice classes, is Novice Overall First Runner-Up. Ram Rafanan is the Novice Overall Second Runner-Up, while also being the Class Champion in Novice Modified A and Front Wheel Injected Novice classes. Trophies were also handed out to the following 2018 National Class Champions: Open A and B, Open Unlimited A and B, Rod Chang; Open Unlimited C, Carl Sena; Clubman Class, Lay Dominic Sarmiento; Junior Class and Ladies Class, Martina Sofia Urtola Munoz. Kevin Kurt Cruz didn't make it on the night of recognition, but is Class Champion for Novice Stock Injected and MSDP classes in 2018 Slalom Series. Also receiving recognition for their invaluable and loyal participation in last year's slalom events were the following teams: Tough Gear Racing Team, PMMS Ren Sports, Rodlea Racing Team, Jaff Racing Team, Ponga Racing Team, Mark Young Race Cars, Stage 1 Racing Team, G-Spot Racing Team, and Speed Jav Racing Team. More on the world of motorsports here on Motoring Today as we now give you Race Weekend. The Philippine Autocross Championship Series was among the last to complete its 2018 motorsports season, holding the final round late in December last year. But surprisingly or not, knowing its founder Danny Santiago, it is among the first to begin its 2019 season, holding the first round of the 2019 PAX early in January in Navotas. We were there enjoying the sights and sounds of another exciting autocross race. We're here in Road 10 Navotas for the very first round of the Philippine Autocross Championship Series for 2019 as we welcome another year of racing. Let's go check it out. It's still early days in 2019. Many should still be in hangover from the Christmas and New Year celebrations, but already the autocross season has begun. Over at the wide and long thoroughfare that is the segment of the R10 in Navotas, the sounds of revving engines and smell of smoking tires permeate the air. Despite the short break between motorsport season, it's apparent that many have missed the thrill and excitement of competing in a race against time while driving precisely in short bursts of speed around a course marked out by pylons and steel railings. Many familiar faces showed up for the first autocross round of the year. Familiar faces beneath familiar helmets and behind the wheel of familiar cars as they lined up for their turn around the R10 course. Interspersed among the vehicles used by the regular competitors are vehicles new to autocross, driven by newbies looking to get their first taste of autocross competition or motorsports. As vehicles and drivers take turns attempting to record their best times around what many said was a faster course than the usual for autocross competition, one very familiar face was quite noticeable for not being in his familiar race suit. I'm here with the 2018 Autocross Championship Series champion, Milo Rivera. Hi, Milo.
Hi, nice to see you again. Another year. Here we go.
So, what does it feel like to sit on the sidelines since it was a very busy 2018 for you in terms of racing? So, just give us your thoughts on not being part of this league.
It honestly feels a little bit relaxing, a little bit light. It's very nice that I get to rest for a while. Although, admittedly, sometimes, especially during the course of the day, I feel like, wow, I want to run. My foot's starting to itch a little bit, and you just want to hop in the car and do some runs. But overall, it's pretty light. I like how things are going because we are still preparing for our season for the ones we'll be joining this year.
So, how about your thoughts on the upcoming drivers here? Are there any fresh faces that are actually contending?
Well, it's pretty much the same mold. You do have a lot of new faces in the novice and the newbies category. I just saw a while ago like 2 Isuzu crosswinds. And so not only guys are here to gun for wins, but they also want to have fun. They also want to start the year the right way. So it's a good day, and I hope the sun shines perfectly up until the late afternoons. But for the pros, it's the same guys except me. So we will have to see how the race will turn out and eventually the championship. So I guess that's what makes the series a lot more exciting as you course through the season.
Still, one face in the crowd of autocross racers competing in the first round should be quite familiar to motorsports fans. Inigo Anton ended last year's autocross season as overall novice class champion. He is back in autocross with higher goals in mind.
Well, of course, my first year in autocross, so had to expect something new, and I really tried to prepare myself for it, and it was overall a good year. 8 out of 8 novice wins, and hopefully also this year that I can continue the streak, but not in novice. I'm trying to go for open overall now, and hopefully I can also try and get closer to my dad in the front wheel.
Getting the slalom novice overall title in 2017 and being the 2018 Philippine autocross novice champion, we asked Inigo his thoughts on the two disciplines as he wins the category in his first year on them.
People say that slalom, autocross, some people say that they're the same, but they're really not. Slalom is more technical. It also has a 180s, 360s, and a lot of gates and chicanes, while autocross is more focused on high speed. It also has the basics like chicanes and 180s, but autocross is more high speed. It's very different from slalom. You also have to learn it, like different techniques and everything. So yeah, it's really quite different.
Inigo's car developed problems early in the race. He was then forced to use the spare car, which is his father's CRX.
My first run, I was lining up, and then all of a sudden our fuel box got destroyed, and the fuse also. So we tried fixing the fuse, and then it worked. Then we tried to line up again, and so while I was doing my first run, I was already almost in the finish line, and my axle on the front left, it broke. So like if I continued, it would be a bigger accident. Thankfully that nothing happened. I was able to stop it. So we're not using the EF anymore because the axle, we don't have a spare. So I'll just maybe use my dad's CRX.
Another racer looking to fill up the spot left undefended by the 2018 champion bears a familiar surname. Estefano Rivera is looking to concentrate efforts this year to ensure the autocross championship remains in the family.
You actually fared really well last year, being in the consistent top 3, top 5. Where can you see yourself this year?
Of course, this year, like my brother, my champion brother, of course, we want to go for the top. It's a new car. Of course, we're going to have new challenges, and course, we're always going for the top, and hopefully, top 3, yeah, but first place is the main target.
Milo, being the brother that he is, supports his brother Estefano Rivera very much as what many have witnessed in the race. How about your thoughts on Estefano Rivera, your brother?
I just want him to succeed, especially being a brother, you want your sibling to do well. He's got the potential, he's got the car, he's got the package to make a name this year, to probably retain the title within the house. I hope so, but we can never rule out the other guys like the Antons, Dandy for another, and also Jeboy. So it's going to be an interesting year, but I do hope he does well, and currently he's first, but we just have to keep on moving forward and keep on improving as time.
A new phase in autocross comes with rallycross, and Louis Camacho is not only looking to learn new motorsport skills or the fun of experiencing a motorsport similar to rallycross, but also to run on paved surfaces.
Yung autocross kasi, ibang skills din yung na-develop sa akin. Iba rin yung discipline ng rallycross, kaya maganda rin na lahat ng discipline ng motorsport matry din natin. Iba talaga kasi sa sa suspension, magkaiba na sila ng tono ng ayos. Iba talaga kasi sa dirt, naghahanap ka ng traction. Dito naman, may traction naman siya, so iniiwasan mo naman tumbulas talaga.
As the motorsport season started, Louis is looking into completing the autocross and rallycross series for 2019.
Dito, kumpletuhin ko rin yung autocross. Siyempre gusto ko rin magkaroon ng points sa class natin, saka yung rallycross. Full ko rin talaga siya na magka-trophy.
John Carlo Pelayo, who is also competing in rallycross, was present in the first round of the autocross. This time, not with the Mirage we used to see.
We made sure that the car is in tip-top condition. So it's an all-stock 80s Corolla. So it's like going back to my roots kasi during the 2017 season, I was using an old school Lancer. So I was participating in old school class. Fortunately, we were able to clinch the championship for that class. It's a nice feeling din na nakabalik kami sa gantong pakiramdam. Alam mo yan, yung carburetor, all manual. Unlike with my Mirage na nasanay kayo na all power, stuff like that. Pero it was fun, honestly. So the preparations were really just make sure that the car is in good condition. Not really race condition, just make sure na makauwi kami and okay naman, yeah.
For 2019 motorsport season, JK is looking into joining other race series, aside from autocross in the country.
I sure hope na makatakbo kami again sa rallycross with another car kasi my Mirage is already beaten up. Nakakahawa na eh. Pero I sure hope na bigyan kami ng opportunity to run another season with rally and also other circuit races like Sparko, Force, hopefully. Soge Battle, maka-participate din kami as well this year. So kaya ng budget, dasal-dasal na lang.
As racer upon racer took to the course laid out on the wide 4-lane R10 road, it became apparent that most were enjoying the course that allowed them to reach on gear higher than they are accustomed to reaching in past courses and rounds. Early on, Estefano was setting the fastest pace, hounded closely by the Antons, Carlos, and Inigo.
Can you give us an idea of how it is to drive in these circumstances? This is I think is a new track for you. So can you just give us your thoughts?
Well, yeah, it's completely different from circuit when I'm doing it in videos. But yeah, here in Navotas, it's a new track. It's long straights. It's not really a technical track. But yeah, it's something new because we actually reached third gear. Usually the normal autocross and slalom tracks, we only reach until second. We don't really go up to top speed. But yeah, it's a new track and so far so good. But it's a long day. These things finish till there's no more lights. So yeah.
After the last batch of racers completed their rounds, the fastest man around the R10 course turned out to be Carlos Anton with a time of 52.03 seconds. This bumped Estefano Rivera down to second overall with a time of 51.51, and Inigo Anton down to third with a 55.35 second time.
New year, same result. Another exciting coverage of the Philippine Autocross Championship Series. My name is Ray Louis Gamboa. See you next time.
there is a sense of excitement in autocross for another roller coaster year for contenders in the overall championship fight. This excitement is shared by Race Weekend and Motoring Today's World of Motorsports as we look to continue bring to you a weekly update of latest updates and news on racing and racers. That's this week's World of Motorsports. Motoring Today continues right after this break.
Be comfortable when you're out of your comfort zone and embrace a wider world of adventure.
These are the Fuel Masters. Every time they're on the court, it's high performance. Every time I'm on the road, I can also expect high performance from Phoenix Fuels. We made it! The next generation Phoenix Fuels, now with Pulse technology, delivers enhanced power and acceleration to make every trip come alive.
The things that make my day. My mini-me. My kind of jam. My passion. My blend of coffee. My inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too.
So, why are you back?
I didn't want to miss you.
Be comfortable when you're out of your comfort zone and embrace a wider world of adventure.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. The auto industry now takes center stage.
Isuzu Philippines recently awarded the 6 winners who are among the 27 finalists who took on the 2018 Isuzu Fuel Economy Challenge. Last January, the 27 finalists were challenged to take their Isuzu MU-X RZ4E SUV and D-Max RZ4E pickup for one final fuel economy run with a preset 10-kilometer route around Isuzu's headquarters in Binyan, Laguna.
These are games of champions. We have invited all the champions of Isuzu Fuel Eco Run held at the dealer level, and now they will be competing at the national level. We're very happy because we are actually promoting the RZ4E engine that we launched recently. This is a very, very fuel efficient engine, and not only fuel efficient, but it contributes less emission and less harmful to the environment.
These 6 winners, 3 from Isuzu MU-X RZ4E category and 3 from the Isuzu D-Max RZ4E category, were declared the most fuel-efficient drivers and are set to enjoy an all-expense-paid trip for 2 to Thailand, scheduled for April 1 to 4, 2019.
At the end of this activity, the 3 most fuel-efficient drivers of our RZ4E MU-X and D-Max will get to enjoy 3-day trip to Thailand. We have made this Isuzu Fuel Eco Challenges as part of our advocacy in promoting fuel-efficient driving, which is necessary today.
Nissan Philippines has officially opened the doors of Nissan Sumulong Highway in Cainta under MGM Motors Trading Inc. The Nissan Sumulong showroom sits on a 3,869 square meter slot with 9 work bays. 2 NES Nissan Engineering Standard, an executive checkup bay, and a showroom that can display up to 9 vehicles. The opening of the dealership further strengthens the partnership between Nissan and MGM Motors, which started in 2004.
We are here in Nissan Sumalong Highway. This is Nissan's 44th dealership, and what a beautiful dealership this is. I want to wish AutoHub all the very best and congratulate them on this wonderful dealership that they've opened today.
The new Mitsubishi Strada has finally arrived in the Philippines, following its global premiere in Bangkok, Thailand late last year. Mitsubishi considers the Strada as one of its most important models. The company said the latest model version will be sold around the globe in 150 countries eventually. In the Philippines, the new Strada will be available in 6 variants, and all variants are fitted with 6-speed transmission.
We introduced the new Strada today, and the car has a new exterior design, tough and robust. And we also brought the 40 years of our engineering experience of the pickup truck to this car. The durability and high performance of the car is now outstanding.
The new Strada bears a new styling and is engineered to be more capable and reliable. It is powered by a 2.4-liter 4-inline 16-valve DOHC clean diesel with variable geometry turbo and MyVec, which gives out 181 PS of power and 430 Nm of torque. The new Strada also comes with advanced safety features.
The new Strada, of course, aside from the new styling, now features 18-inch wheels. Rear suspensions have been improved a lot. Ride quality niya, more supple or comfortable in tao, much like an SUV. We've added a lot of safety features to the top-of-the-line variant. May front collision mitigation, may ultrasonic misacceleration mitigation system, may rear cross-traffic alert, may blind spot warning. So lahat ng advanced safety features meron yung top-of-the-line Strada.
To showcase the newest Strada, Mitsubishi invited Hiroshi Masuoka, a Japanese champion rally racer, to do a demonstration run.
Hiroshi Masuoka, if you don't know him, he's a 2-time Paris-Dakar champion back-to-back. 2002, 2003. Talagang very grueling, very tough yung race na yan. And isipin mo, twice nag-champion yung tao. And we invited that guy to do a demonstration run and taxi ride for our guests. Papakita niya yung potential ng Strada and yung durability ng Strada. Kahit patalunin niya pa yan, kahit paakitin niya pa sa mga hills and mounts, kayang i-endure ng kotse yung mga torture test sa ginagawa niya.
Nissan Philippines held its annual media Thanksgiving party as it wrapped up a successful 2018. During the celebration, Nissan announced that it grew 40% from last year after selling 34,952 units in 2018, giving the company an 8.7% market share.
I mean, Nissan, we grew 40% last year. While the industry, I think, had gone back like about 17%, it went down. So we were one of the, I think, the only brand probably that grew double-digit last year. So we are very happy about the growth that we have had. But the key to that has been the work that we've been doing the last 3 years. I think I've mentioned a few times, our focus has been on product, service, customer experience, and of course our employees. So all of those foundational work that we've been doing has been critical for our success.
Nissan attributes this growth to the performance of its key products. The Nissan Navara was the main driver for the company's growth, as a popular pickup truck contributed 46.2% of the sales in the Philippines. The new Nissan Terra also drove sales for the company, already contributed 11.9% of sales locally after its launch in May.
So Terra, of course, it's in a very important segment for us. It's a critical vehicle, and the launch was extremely successful. We had the regional premiere here in Philippines, which shows the importance of Philippines within the Nissan world for us. And Terra contributed, almost 12% of our sales last year, and it's been, gaining good momentum from a sales perspective.
Aside from this significant growth in Nissan sales, the company also celebrated a number of highlights it had in 2018. The company also looks forward to a better 2019.
2019, we are, from an industry perspective, I think it will grow compared to last year. Of course, from a Nissan perspective, we would like to grow more than the industry as we have done in the last 3 years. And that's our focus for 2019. And that's what we will be aiming for.
Our car of the week is next on Showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee.
Drive worry-free with Prudential Guarantee's auto insurance program with a free 24-hour nationwide roadside assistance included with your comprehensive auto insurance. Rest assured, we'll take care of you and your car wherever you are. Prudential Guarantee's auto insurance program, 100% worry-free driving.
Suzuki all-new Ertiga.
Life is beating fast. Find what you're waiting for.
Seven-seater in style. All-new Ertiga debut.
comfortable when you're out of your comfort zone and embrace a wider world of adventure.
Designed to get back from any adventure. Every day without fail. Being tough is not enough, so we keep testing. In the pursuit of ultimate toughness and reliability, the new Strada, engineered beyond tough.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Be comfortable when you're out of your comfort zone and embrace a wider world of adventure.
The things that make my day. My mini-me. My kind of jam. My passion. My blend of coffee. My inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
SM Mall of Asia lights up the skies once again at the 10th Philippine International Pyro Musical Competition. This February, SM Mall of Asia together with Platinum Fireworks Inc. will house 10 competing countries who will take on a battle of breathtaking fireworks performances amidst symphony of sounds. Experience the jaw-dropping, awe-inspiring show as each country owns the Manila skies every Saturday night from February 16 to March 23, 2019.
On the final stretch of motoring today, we have our public service segment, courtesy of Honda Cars Philippines.
The public service segment this week shall have the problem on a walkway's defective escalator. If you happen to pass by Capitolio Pasig, the new footbridge connecting the Capitol Commons to the other side is very noticeable. Not only because it's now open for public use, but because it took years before it is finally operational. The Commons side has an escalator going up and going down. The other side, on the other hand, has stairs. Both are a good idea, we have to admit. However, people have noticed that the escalator isn't working at times. There were some who said that it is working and not working during certain times of the day. Now this brings us to the question of how really helpful this walkway is to the pedestrians and commuters. We will be asking the authorities regarding this matter.
That's our public service segment brought to you by Honda Cars Philippines. And may we remind you once again that if you come across any motoring issue or problem that you deem as unsafe or inimical to the general motoring public, which you would like us to highlight on this portion or to refer to the proper authorities for appropriate action, please feel free to let us know about it. Take a look at your screens for our contact details. And that's the week that was in motoring. Thank you for joining us. Also, don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Until next week here on Motoring Today, now in its 32nd year of continuing service to the general motoring public with a lifelong commitment to promote road safety. I'm Butch Gamboa. Happy motoring.